So yeah, I've been like so far it's been every day too.
Indeed. I think we live now. I can only go till 9 too. I got the podcast starting tonight.
Yeah, I saw that.
Crazy, about to go crazy.
I saw it.
I can only go till 9. Oh, there we go.
So I got to go in here and change this shit from
Lakia Walker, what up?
private.
I don't know why that should be set to private.
You know what I'm saying?
Boom,
All right,
boom.
I'm all set.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What we watermelonwashout.com. Where we at 15 days?
15? What do you mean? Oh, until it start?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Completely cold. What up? You don't hear no echo, do you?
Nope. How I'm sounding?
You sound good.
Okay. I'm using the mic on my webcam now. Cause this fucking bullshit ass mic spent this money for this fucking mic, man. And
That
like
should
I've
be
been
crazy.
out of that mic since I've had it, man. So I'm just going with the webcam mic. Fadila, how you doing, Fadila? What's good, completely cold? What's good, Lakia? What's good, Zach? Deontay, what up, brother?
So we like I said, 15 days away, man. I'm see you what you day 2?
Yeah, today day 2.
How you feeling?
Shit, bro. It's different than last year already. Like, it's different. Like, I got a different level of energy than I had last year. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, if I cared about what people thought of me, I would be embarrassing myself all the time. Like, I would have to contain so much inside. Bro, I was at the grocery store today getting more watermelon. I was fucking pushing the cart, running around the store, like running up and down the aisles with a cart with watermelon in it. I'm fucking running. And then I'll like jump up on the cart and just let the cart go. Like I'm fucking dancing everywhere. Like I'm running for like no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like outside, like I'm running, like I'm jogging to the shit is different.
Hey,
It's
hey, look at this though. Hold on, I'm about to show you.
what's
I don't
good,
even know.
Gwen?
See that?
That the countdown? What it
You
no,
see
them steps.
17,985, right? In one go.
Where the fuck you walk to? Cleveland?
Just walk 6 miles, man, on some old listening to a audio book.
Okay.
6 miles, and I didn't even know I had went that far. And the way I'm walking, bro, like I feel so light and airy, and the way like I can walk 6 miles and I don't get tired at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a regular walk in the park.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
where my energy at.
The energy is on a different level for me this year, man. Like I had energy left. It's just different. Like I worked out last night at like 11:30 and I did one of the hardest workouts that I had done in a long time. Like I pulled the weights out. I was literally just talking to somebody about how I don't like to use weights because all that moving weights around and shit. And like I don't got time. Bro, I was moving plates around last night after 11:30, 12 o'clock the next day. And I'm just in there like, You know, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Hey, like
Hey,
I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. The shit
it's
feel good.
it's crazy, man. And that's why like I see a lot of people doing challenges. A lot of people doing challenges out there and and it's exciting to see. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like the energy that's out there is crazy. Shouts out to everybody doing the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dope. I
Yeah.
think that's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the what we bring it to the table and the excitement I got, like I was walking today and I was thinking like, what can I bring to the table? What am I gonna bring to the washout? And I said it on my live yesterday. I'm helping people. My specialty is helping people build consistency in their mind. You have to build it there before you even start doing something. You got to start thinking repetitive thoughts. And we really like I really be working on this stuff by myself. So I'm excited to lay my principles down and show people exactly what I do and see if it worked for them. Because it's truly anybody can do it if you put your mind to it.
Bro, if it worked for you, it'll work for them. You know, because the same principles, the same laws govern all of our experiences. So the power of consistency, that's a universal law. And you're right, it do begin up here. You have to
Facts.
change the way you think consistently first.
Facts.
You have to take charge of this consistently, you know. And yeah, that's where it begins. You know, that's where everything begins.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we create, the lives that we create for ourselves, all of our experiences are created here first. This is where we experience it first, right? Say like if you see a person that's, you know, struggling with depression, they were depressed here first. And then it carried over into their emotions, and now it's carrying over into them not being able to get out the bed, don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
And if they keep going, it'll carry over and I don't even want to live no more. How could I kill myself? You know what I'm saying? Like I live that. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. Up here.
That's what we're
That's
working on.
that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Um, uh, I love what you brothers are doing. We love y'all. Hey, I appreciate that Pan African King, man. Like this, what we doing this for? Like the community, the everybody coming together and just love, man. Like, um, you know what I was talking about on my live the other day, Kev. Yesterday I was hot. You feel me? Like I be getting, you know how the moles I be getting in, and
Okay.
I'm like, I got fed up, man, with the lies and the gimmicks and the you feel me like the fluff I like to call it.
I noticed you've been saying that. I noticed you've
Fluff.
been saying that.
Yeah, they know this ain't that. This ain't that. I don't want people to think you gonna come in this group and we gonna cater to your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't that.
This
This
ain't
we
that.
not. This not. It's a support group, but real. I've from all the groups I've ran plenty of groups, and one thing I've learned is you gotta be real with people to get results.
Absolutely.
We not sitting around in them Zoom meetings lying to you and catering to how you feel. This is tough. You signed up for something that you know is really, really tough. So I want to prepare people's mindset to what you getting into. I don't care if you getting in there to do 1 week. I don't care. It's that's if your 1 week, your 1 week is your 100 days.
Yep.
So I really, really I was hot yesterday, man. Because I'm just our people, it's time to charge up. It's time to charge up. Like I feel the opportunity ahead of us, man.
It's
I
huge.
see it. I see it. Like
I'm already experiencing it. I'm already it's like I don't know what it is about watermelon, bro. It's something to it. I don't know what it is, but it's just different. It's different from anything else, right? Like one, I noticed, like for me, it's the easiest fruit to mono eat
It
for a
is.
long period of time. You know, yesterday was my first day eating watermelon. And, you know, before that, you know, I'm just having my way with fruit and I'm chasing taste and all that. I got all these different types of fruits and I'm just having my way. You know what I'm saying? And when I started the watermelon, like I'm not even thinking about that shit. Like every fruit, like I mono eat, like that's just the way I eat. Like I only eat one thing at a time.
Right.
And sometimes I'll do it for, you know, like a prolonged period of time. You know, like sometimes I'll do just one fruit for the day. Like I've done mangoes for a day. I've done, you know, like apples, I think, for a day. I think I've done corn for like different fruits for a day. Sometimes I'll do like with the grapes where I did like 20, like 28 days on the grapes, you know. Um, and that wasn't easy. That was not easy on them grapes.
I know it wasn't.
Um, that it was just different. It was just different. The watermelon, it's just been, bro. It feel like I just picked up from last year. That's what it feel like when It just felt so natural for me to be doing it. It just felt like it's. I don't know, man. It's just something different about it, and I just like I have energy. Like my energy levels are good like daily. Watermelon, though, just takes it to another level that I didn't even know existed. I be on these levels like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I
Nah,
mean? What the fuck am I doing? I can't fucking stop. I can't like in the store and shit. I be out in public doing shit like this. Like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? But it feels so good. It feels so good to be in that moment and to not give a fuck. Like it feels good to do goofy, silly shit like that around, like when people are around and not give a fuck what they think. To
facts,
be free
facts,
from their
facts.
opinions and their thoughts and their judgments, their critic. And I'm not a, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like,
I know what you're saying though, because look, my dad went to the grocery store with me, right? And I was on, you know how you can get on the cart and push it and hop on it and roll with it. I was doing that. He like, you know, you got a lot of energy when you doing shit like that. And
yeah,
I like, I'm 38 years old, man. I be seeing people my age who like, bro, I seen somebody. I went to Family Dollar the other day. This is no bull. I seen somebody I went to high school with. I was like, they look like they were like 50 years old, man.
mm-hmm,
I'm talking about out of shape, like look depressed, miserable. And I'm like, it reminded me of what I do this for, family.
mm-hmm.
When I see me and my age that I went to school with who all out of shape, can't get up, you know what I'm saying, ain't excited about life. And this what the watermelon gonna do for people. It's gonna surround you. Like when you in there with me and Kev every day. Like I can't wait to be like me and Kev ain't never worked together like this. So
Nope.
I can't wait to get in the Zooms and get in the group and experience this with Kev. So it's about to be like it's like chilling every day at the crib, helping your family out, giving them advice. I'm always available, chilling. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What she say?
Except
What did Shauna say? Wait a minute now, 50 now. Oh, Shauna, you ain't no 50. Completely cold. What up, though? Completely cold. VIP member of the watermelon washout. Somebody who taking this is very, very serious.
completely cold was like one of the first, if not the
Yeah,
first.
I think she was the first watermelon washout VIP member.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you, Nicole. I appreciate you. We about to level up this summer. Whoever ride with me and Kev leveling up. Like that's all I can say.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you become like the energy you hang around.
That's a fact. You with us for 100 days?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, sit with warriors, talk to warriors, hang with warriors. It's a totally different conversation. It's a totally different mentality. It's a totally different way of seeing life. Talk with warriors, learn from warriors. Like this is like, imagine wanting to be rich, right? Imagine wanting to be a millionaire and having the opportunity to join a group where two millionaires are going to be working with you personally every day for 100 days. You on your way to being a millionaire.
Facts.
You might be a millionaire before that 100 days is up.
Facts.
Because you're going to be getting the game directly from people that do it, that live it. They are it. That, I mean, shit. If you trying to like really just finally take control of your lifestyle, of your eating habits, if you're wanting to develop a relationship with food, transition to food, you know what I'm saying? And like I say it like that because most people are not eating food. What most people think is food is not food. It's drugs, highly addictive. Most people don't even have a relationship with food, or they have a very weak relationship with food. Their relationship is with drugs, it's with poison, their addictions. So if you're like just sick and tired of struggling and achieving that level of consistency, right, to where there's just no back and forth no more. It's just forth. Everything is forward. Everything is forward. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, May 8th, when I started the watermelon washout last year, something I realized on that journey was not completely, because I did a year of fruit before that, but like it felt like this was the first time in my life I was the one deciding what I would eat. Like I was making that decision, not emotions, not addictions. Me. I wasn't a prisoner anymore to emotions or addictions. I was free. Last year was my first time experiencing that. Like for real, for real. Like I'm talking about without the cravings, without the temptation, without the fight. Like I'm not fighting to stay on this journey. Like I'm not struggling. The withdrawals are over. The cravings are over. All that shit is over. For the first time in my life, last year, May 8th, that's when it started. I was free. And I'm deciding what I'm going to eat. Because if you let your emotions and your addictions decide what you are going to eat, you're going to be poison in your body. Your emotions, your addictions, they never want anything healthy. That's not what they want. They want some toxic shit.
Facts.
They want drugs. Addictions want drugs. Addictions don't eat anything else but drugs. You cannot feed an addiction with anything else but drugs. You cannot satisfy an addiction with anything else but drugs. Nothing else will do. And to just be free from fighting that, to just for that to not be a part of my reality anymore, like I'm just like really, really getting free. And you know, there's levels of freedom. There's levels. You know, there's levels of freedom above where I am that I have no idea what they look like. But I'm gonna get there. I guarantee you that, because I know how to get there. Like I know how to level up. I know exactly what to do. So I will never, like, my growth will never be stunted. It will never be stunted because I know how to grow. I know exactly what to do. But it just feels so good. It feels so good to be free. It feels so good to be free. Free to eat fruit. Like I wasn't free to eat fruit. I wanted to eat fruit. I didn't want my first year of fruit. I didn't want to eat nothing else. Like that journey was for life for me. That was my decision. I'm eating fruit. I don't want to eat nothing else. Like I'm here. Like this is it. But I wasn't ready for that because I still had those addictions, and those addictions would not allow me to live the life that I wanted to live. You know what I'm saying? And so now, though, I'm in a place being free from those addictions. I can live the life I want to live, and the life I wanted was to just eat fruit. Like that was like a life goal for me or something. I don't like that was a huge priority. Like that was number one priority in my life to get to a place to where I just eat fruit and I never eat anything else again.
Facts.
So
that's I was telling somebody the other day, people don't realize how hard it is to sell this. You know what I mean? Sell fruitarianism. So you see where you at, Kev? You see that mentality you got and how that's desire. That's them from desire. That you wanted to do what you doing. Do you know how many people really like you only you know how many people only want to eat fruits because they see us doing it? You feel me? Like dang. Or they see people who change their life doing it, but that don't mean that you really want to do it. So you got to develop a desire for this. How do you do that? We gonna teach you. I'm telling y'all, get inside this watermelon washout. I am about to tell you and show you how to get through this, how to develop the mentality. It's not rocket science. It's really just repetition. And when you in there doing it with somebody every single day, and you seeing it done, and you being real with yourself, and you fighting them emotions, and you facing them, you ain't going nowhere but forward. Real talk. And it's the best thing on the planet when you get to a certain point. They say it takes 21 days to like start over the cycle or whatever in your body and all this stuff. I would say that's about right. When you get on about 21, 22 days of watermelon, your mentality go to a different level. When you do it for real. So Kev, I'm telling you right now, man, I'm sharp. I'm something to deal with. And I'm talking about helping people. Like, you know how we be like, I'm something to deal with. That's usually against your people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with me. You better not play with me.
Don't come deceiving the people.
I'm a fucking problem out here.
I'm a problem in this fruit up world. And then, hey, you know what I thought about today, Kev? This what this fruit did to me. I thought about this. Fruit, when you get to this level, the fruit, you realize that you so much more powerful than the fruit, and it show you how powerful you are and how powerful the fruits are. The fruits are powerful, but you realize like I really didn't even need the fruits. My mind's so powerful right now. And I know congratulations to you, man. Like you are the example, family. When I'm like looking through comments and stuff, the respect level people got for you is because of what you doing for yourself. How much respect you showing for yourself. That the ultimate self-care is what you doing. And that's born bare feet. This is gonna be the spot for motivation, and it's not. This is gonna be that. This what you need. This what you need. This you need your real family, your brothers who've done it before, who can lead you the way and show and tell you, yeah, you should be crying right now. That's gonna happen. It's gonna get to the point where you just can't take it no more. You want to go get that Snickers. It's gonna be that bad where you want to go get something you ain't ate in years.
And you might go get it, eat it, feel good while you eating it. As soon as that shit gone, you feel bad, like, God damn it, the fuck I do that for? Right? This is when you need to get up in that group, be transparent, and let us love on you. Yeah. Let us support you. Let us encourage you. Let us share when we did it too. Let us share when we said, God damn it, what the fuck I eat that? We got those experiences too.
It's gonna happen.
I got a lot of those experiences. You know what I'm saying? I got a hell of a lot of those experiences. I got to the point I just stopped feeling bad about it.
Because you feel too bad.
You know, I got to the point to where I didn't even try no more. Right? Because the approach is not to focus on the things you're eating. The approach is to focus on why you're eating the things you're eating. You have to go deeper. So don't feel bad because you slipped up. And this group is a safe space for you to slip up at. Most people are going to slip up.
Facts.
But these slip ups just show you where you really are. And then they show you what you need to address. And this is where me and Bobby come in at, because we're going to help you interpret these things. You're going to tell us what happened. You're going to share it in a group. And we're going to, yep, I know what's going on. This is what's going on. This is what you, boom, 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 boom. And we're going to point you in the right direction. Ignore that. Focus on that. That's the issue right there. What you ate is not the issue. That's the symptom of a bigger issue. We're going to point you in the right direction. See, because most people, they struggle to eat better and they're going this way and they're just focused on what they're eating and they're trying to just will themselves into doing better. And that's not how you do it. You talk about doing shit the hard way. That's the hardest fucking way you could possibly do it. You have to understand what the real issue is. It's why you're eating that bullshit. It's not that you're eating the bullshit. You know, drug addicts, you know, you see a person, you know, a drug addict, the drug addiction is not the real issue. It's what are they trying to gain from this drug that they're not getting or they feel like they're not getting anywhere else? What were they searching for? What, when you went to eat that fucking Snickers or that pizza or whatever the fuck it was, what were you searching for? What were you really looking for? Because it wasn't about what you ate. You was looking for something. What was it? Was it peace? That's what it is. It's always peace. You're looking for comfort. Okay, so boom, why? Why are you looking for comfort? Why are you looking for peace? Why don't you have peace now? And then you go deeper. And then there's another level beneath that. And you just keep going deeper. And that's the problem right there. That's what you need to focus on. That. Ignore all that other shit. And I lived this. Like when I was, you know, going through, you know, I did my year of fruit. And then I started, you know, eating vegan shit and cooked shit and all of that. I didn't regret it. I mean, of course, like when I was done eating it, I didn't feel good that I did, but I refused to beat myself up because I kept telling myself these are symptoms of a bigger problem. And for a period of time, I didn't know what that problem was. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was lying underneath, my reason for eating this shit that I don't even want to eat. I wanted to stay on fruit.
Facts.
So what's really going on underneath the surface is so much deeper than what you eat. And the proof that I have healed is when you see me eating just fruit, like effortlessly. That's the proof that I know what I'm talking about. Like I've been, like what I'm telling you, I've already been on that journey. I've come to the other side and I got the results that I wanted. Meaning I did the healing. I got to the root of all of my addictions and I addressed that. I would go get vegan shit. I'm eating it. I'm enjoying it. Like, oh shit, this is good as fuck. And I'm fucking it up. But when I get done, but I don't want to stay here though. I want to get back to fruit because being on them fruits felt so good. Being on fruits felt better than eating that bullshit felt.
And sometimes my bad, go ahead. No, I would think sometimes when you eat that bullshit, right, you feel so bad that that's what knocked you off. Like sometimes you will feel so bad about it, you can't get back straight. So it's an opposite end to this too. So when you think about, like, when you saying how you got to get over the things that's plaguing you, right? Once you start making progression, this is why it's so important to get in and progress as much as you can. Because I tell people like this all the time, your baby steps are your most important steps in life. After your baby steps, you know how to walk. So get in here, take the baby steps. That might be your intention 100 days, but you don't do that 100 days. And you, in day number 4, you go for something that you really don't want, right? But this is where we come in at, family. This is where you get back to that mentality that you got in with. This is what Kev helped me with last year. I was lollygagging. I was on day like 68. You feel me? I'm feeling good. I'm like, I don't need to eat no more watermelon. I ain't got nothing else to prove. I'm good. That wasn't me though. That wasn't me. That was that self-sabotage that said you did enough. But Kev was that voice that said you got more to do.
Like, bro, you ain't even started yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so like we could get comfortable and satisfied or whatever, content with where we at. And it's like, you ain't even scratched the fucking surface. Now, how much more is just waiting for you to go get it?
I'm on my way.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's always more. It don't matter how good it feels to be right here. There's always more. There's always better. Why leave that shit on the table? And it's just calling your name. It's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. You know how like religious people be like, I'm just waiting on God. You know, they throw their little prayer up and I'm just waiting on the Lord. No. It's everything you want is already yours. It's waiting on you. You got to get right. You got to get your mind right. You got to get in alignment. You got to raise your vibration so you're on the frequency where all of everything you want is on. You got to get on that frequency. It's there waiting for you. As soon as you rise up, raise your vibration, and you're on that frequency, shit will just start just like falling in your lap.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Bobby experienced it.
You got me to experience it. You got me to it. Life change. Listen, you know what else? I got this group called Fruit Up Till 5, right, Kev? And everybody, it's a lot of people in here that's in my group right now. And you know what? We working in there on like building brands and all of that. But what I do is help people with consistency, right? That's what I like. I'm a confidence and empowerment coach. But in order to get to that, you got to have consistency. So what I'm doing, I got a live show, right? That I do every morning inside the Fruit Up Till 5, right? And this live show, I haven't missed not one show since April 1st when I started it. I get up every day and I go live inside the group at 7 a.m., right? I'm bringing the other half of that show to the washout, family. Every single day of the summer, I'm getting you up and invigorating your day, family. Every day. And what this do for you is when you start the day off right, 9 times out of 10 it end right. You start the day off in the right mindset, it end in the right mindset to start the next day in the right mindset. You see how that works? So I call it mastering the mornings. And I don't even like to say the word morning, but that's what you're going to do. You're going to master the morning. And I'm going to be every day. I get up, I'm playing music, I'm feeling good, I'm vibing, I'm high level, because that's who I am. That's who I've become. And it started through my washout experience. That's when I gained all my confidence. That's when I was able to deal. Like you're gonna have to deal with so much that we're gonna show you how to deal with it. I'm excited about this, man. I'm excited. Never been excited like this about a challenge.
It's something to be excited for. It's something to be excited for. And you know, we're doing these lives now. Like these are just like appetizers. You know what I'm saying? We just giving you a little taste of what this washout is going to be like. Like I already know, like on these lives, I share truths with you that could change your life. Facts. If you start living truths that I've already shared with you, the washout hasn't even started yet. Like these truths will change your life. Like no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We're just giving y'all a taste. This is the energy. When we go live in the washout, this is going to be the energy. It might be amped up higher from this stuff. It might be. When we get on them Zoom calls, oh shit. Because I love being transparent. I don't know what happened to me, but these fucking fruits got me like I really get pleasure out of being vulnerable and transparent. I love sharing shit that I love sharing like people that, you know, like things that are like secrets for people that they don't want other people to know. I love sharing that shit. Like I don't like I have no reservations about that. So them Zooms are gone.
Man, I go in my Zoom meetings. When I go to Zoom meetings and we private, I tell stories that I never tell on Facebook. Only just because, and it ain't because I wouldn't tell it because I'm afraid to. It's just because there's certain shit in there that, you know, only gonna let a couple people know. And it takes, when I tell my people all the time, don't nobody care who you are. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody on this earth care about who you are. They care about where you come from. They care about, I can't trust nobody if I don't know where they come from. You don't know, you gonna respect the person a whole lot more if you know where they come from. Right now, if y'all didn't know I was 268 pounds, that I was doing cocaine, that I was an alcoholic, that I was a bad father and all that, y'all wouldn't care about me eating no fruits. It wouldn't matter. You know how many people out here eating fruit that y'all don't care about? Because they don't tell y'all who they are. They're not transparent. They're not telling you the truth. Fluff.
I see that's your word. You got, I almost say I'm about to start saying that shit. Like I was talking and that word wanted to come out. I'm like, where the fuck you come from? You ain't never been a part of my vocabulary. Like, how the fuck you get in there? I'm about to start saying this shit
I'm
too.
telling you, man. I like this, like the real is back. And because one thing about me is when you come from where I come from, it's hard to take excuses from people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so hard to take excuses and let people just be, oh no, I'm really like, I don't cater to your feelings, so I'm gonna hurt them. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. And sometimes I hurt your feelings intentionally because one of my mottos is if you have the inability to hurt people's feelings, your feelings gonna stay hurt. You gotta hurt some feelings sometimes to make progression.
Look, I want you to go deeper into that one.
You hear me though? Think about it. No, not think about it. If you can't tell people how you feel, no matter what, if you cater to people's feelings, then your feelings gonna be hurt. You're gonna allow them to hurt your feelings. You can't tell people how you feel. People gonna walk all over you. They're gonna walk all over you. You're gonna be a doormat. I hurt people's feelings because I don't care about nobody. Don't care about your feelings but you, and you don't even care about them. And you need to start caring about them. That's it. Don't nobody care about how you feel. Nobody. Don't nobody come get you out your bed when you laying there too long, do they? Because they don't care. They don't care if you lay there all day. You need to. We about to get it in, man.
Yeah. Hey, this is a no bullshit zone. This watermelon washout is a no bullshit zone. No excuses.
It ain't.
We just own our shit.
Growth is tough. Growth is real.
You know what I'm saying? Taking full responsibility for whatever. Not blaming nobody for nothing. It wasn't them. I don't give a fuck. It wasn't them. I don't care what it was you. You chose to do that. They did whatever they did, but you still chose to do what you did. That was your decision. And we're taking our power back too.
Facts.
We're taking our power back. We're not in this group giving our power away. Every time you blame somebody for something that you did, you're giving your power away. Your mama got some of your power. Your daddy got your power. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they got power in your life. Your fucking boss got, all these people got power in your life. You just giving power away to everybody, every fucking body. Here's some power. Here's some power to control how I feel. Here's some power to control my day. Here's some power to control my. You just giving power to every fucking body. That's your power. That's yours. You're the one that makes those, that's supposed to make those decisions. You should never, ever, ever give another person the power to control how you feel, to control whether you have a good day or a bad day or not, to control your emotions. Never. We taking our power back. This is about taking your power back. You shouldn't be struggling from addictions. Like, how long do you have to struggle and suffer from the same shit? Like, how long do you allow the same shit to have power in your life? Like, how fucking long? We taking our power back. This is about taking your power back. Some of y'all have never had your power. Like, you've always given it away to people that didn't even deserve it. You give people control over your life that don't deserve to have any control over your life at all. putting trust in untrustworthy people because you're insecure, you're desperate, you have low self-esteem, you lack self-love, you just want to be accepted by somebody, anybody, because you don't accept yourself. Afraid of what people think about you, what they think. We're not saying what they know. We're saying what they think. You're afraid of the opinions of people that don't know shit about you. You're afraid what they think. You're afraid to be yourself because of what you think others think.
That's
You don't even know what they're gonna think.
That's fucked up.
All this fucking thinking. We got to get out of all this fucking thinking and get into some knowing and start living by what we know, not what we believe, not what we think, not by our opinions, but what we know. What do you know? That's what you're supposed to be building your life upon. That's the foundation you're supposed to be building your life on. What you know. What you believe is just what you think. And what you think is just an opinion. And it's usually just a dumbass opinion. It's a dumbass opinion. And when you start learning the truth, you'll look back like, yeah, that was a dumbass opinion. That
I
was
say it
stupid.
I say it all the time. Hey, what you just said though, it's mind boggling. I haven't been in that state of mind in so long to get up and worry about what another person think, and you don't even know what they thinking, but you worried about what they think. Like, wow, what turmoil to be in, what chaos to be in, like what inefficiency to be in. Like, this is another thing. You know what one of your greatest demises is? I learned this. I knew this too. This is why one of my themes now, Kev, is fluff, right? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because fake love is your demise. You feel me? And I'm gonna tell you why. Every time you say I love you, right? Me and you talked about this. Every time you say I love you and you really don't love yourself, but you telling somebody else you love them, you know what yourself here? Yourself like, how you telling another person you love them? You don't show me no love. Think about that. You walking around all day talking about I love you, I love you, I love you, but you don't love yourself. Another thing, like me and you said, Kev, how do you show people love? It's one thing to sit up and talk about I love you, 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 till you hear it enough, right? But how do you show people love? Right now, if somebody said every day I'll send you $50. Every single day, I'm gonna send you $50 with a note attached to it that say I love you, right? But the other person just get up every day and call you and say I love you. Who in the hell you think love you more? Who's showing you they love you more? Love has value. Love is measurable. That's what you didn't know, because you're trying to show unconditional love. Love is always conditional.
You know, the interesting thing about that is what's really, really interesting, and this shows how toxic people really are. A person can just hate you. They can hate you through their actions and tell you they love you, and you'll ignore the actions. You'll ignore all the actions, everything they did, and still believe they love you despite the fact that they have shown you time and time and time and time and time again. They've given you examples of where they are not loving you. Love is not these fucking goosebumps and shit. It's how you treat a person, right? Love does no harm, meaning the intention of love is never to harm. It has nothing to do with how people perceive what you did or what you said. You know, a person, honestly, like you can feel it, but you know, I can do things for you that look like love, but my intent is manipulation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, you think of like a narcissist, like a narcissistic person. They know how to manipulate you. Take you out on a date, buy you some fucking flowers and shit, open your car door. And the whole time I'm thinking she got money. I'm just gonna make her think I love her.
Facts.
So I could get in them pockets. You know what I'm saying? So how do you know? How do you know if a person really, let me pause here. Let me back up a little bit. To love a person is not this one-time thing. Like the way we say that is totally wrong. I love you. That's totally wrong. That's something you must show.
Facts.
Over you, it's something you do, it's something you show over and over and over with consistency. You pay attention to how a person is treating you. I love you is like people use that as like this blanket umbrella term or whatever to just like to cover all of their actions. You put everything they do up under this umbrella and then they say, I love you. That's not how it works. Like you wasn't loving me an hour ago when you was fucking yelling and shit. That wasn't love. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't loving me. That wasn't love 30 minutes ago when I asked you to do something and you was like, man, fuck you. That wasn't love.
Facts.
Love or hate are both demonstrated in our actions. All of them. All of them. A person could love you today or love you today and hate you tomorrow. You got to pay attention to them actions. You got to stop ignoring their actions. I love you is not you say it and that applies to the future. That's not how that shit works.
Facts.
Are you loving me? That's the question. That's the way you need to look at it. Are you? No, don't I love you? No, fuck that. Are you loving me? Were you loving me 6 hours ago? Were you loving me yesterday when you were frustrated? Were you loving me last week when we had that misunderstanding? Were you loving me when you were impatient with me? Were you loving me when you were mad at me? You understand what I'm saying? You have to pay attention to all of a person's actions. That's how you know. So even a narcissistic, manipulative motherfucker, it don't matter. You pay attention to their actions. If a person's loving you has ulterior motives, oh, they're gonna slip up. Because again, love is not I love you. You have to do that shit consistently over a long period of time. You watch their actions over 3 months, 6 months. You understand? Over a year. What are those actions saying? You got to understand when a person is loving you and when they are not loving you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you cannot be in a relationship where you agreed to be monogamous, right? Or faithful, loyal, cheat, and then come back and say, I love you. No. You weren't loving me when you were cheating on me. Fuck what you talking about. You were not loving me when you got her fucking number. You were not loving me throughout all of those fucking behind my back texts that you were sending her or him. It goes both ways. Like, you weren't loving me then. Look at all of these displays of not loving me. These are all displays of hate because they're doing it behind your back. They're being deceitful. They're lying to you.
Facts.
Now, how much you have to lie to be unfaithful in a relationship that you said you would. I don't want nobody else as me and you forever. Blah blah blah. You know, you pledge your loyalty to. Like, how much you have to lie. That's not love, because love is not gonna do that. You're like, you gotta talk to this person. You gotta get to know them. You gotta fucking lot of communication. You got to go out on dates and shit. And then you get caught. And people rarely get caught their first time. You've been cheating on your significant other with this person for all this time. And then you get caught. And then that person, then you want to leave. And they like, please don't. I love you. And for a lot of people, that word will cause them to ignore everything that they've been doing. All of these examples of hate over the years, over the months, and you just forget all that shit.
Yeah.
Love is continuous. It's continuous. It's continuously demonstrated. And it's independent. It has nothing to do with how you feel. Real love is going to still love when you're mad, frustrated, or whatever. It doesn't change love. These things do not influence what love does, how love moves. The energy of love is always the same. So I don't even know why. I don't know why I said that.
Because I start talking about love, how people show love and tell love.
Okay.
Like,
so yeah.
Let me ask you this, Kev. Do you think you could hate a person that you never loved?
I can't hate nobody. I can't, like, it's not in me to hate anybody.
No, I've always said that too, that I've never hated nobody. Like I've never felt hate. Like, no, I literally never felt it. I even in my drunken days and stuff, family, I never wanted anybody to like be hurt and shit. Like, I never wanted nobody to be, never felt like harming nobody in like ever. I tell people this all the time. So I used to tell people, the only reason why I asked you that is because people who always say, I hate you. If you hate that person, hate is strong. Hate is powerful. If you hate somebody, you had to love them at one point.
Well, see, the thing about that is you can't have love in you and hate. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, if love is in you, like, it's hard. Like it would require a tremendous amount of hate, or like a tremendous amount of time and effort to switch over to hate. Right? So, like, I know what you're talking about, right? Like, love somebody and you hate them, blah blah. Like, I think about, like, my kids' moms, you know. And no, I don't ever want to see them again. I don't ever want to talk to them again. I don't want anything to do with them again. Do I hate them? You know how much energy it requires to, like you just said, like, to hate somebody? I don't have time to hate anybody, right? Like, look at what Tiger said. People cheat because they hate themselves. In order for you to hate another person, you have to hate yourself. when you love yourself, it is impossible for you to hate somebody else. It's just impossible.
Facts.
Because in order for you to love yourself, you have to have just a certain level of understanding, a certain level of knowing. You have to be on a certain frequency just to love yourself. And being that high of a vibration, you understand that the energy you give to another person, you're also giving to yourself. When you put the energy of hate out there, it's coming back to you. Right? It's whatever the energy you put out is multiplied and returned to you. You cannot hate anybody when you love yourself, because you love yourself too much. You don't want that energy coming back. It's much easier to just stop, just remove that person from your awareness. And that's what I had to do, because I'm different from you. Like, I used to love to hate. Like, I loved to hate. Like, it was my dominant energy. Like, I'm very familiar with that energy. Like, I really hated people. Like, I really hated them. Like, I'm telling you, like, if there were no laws against killing people, I would have killed a lot of motherfuckers. And I'm talking like not even for good reasons. Like, it never took much for me to just be in that energy of hate and wanting to harm a person. It never took much at all. Like, you could look at me, and I'm talking about back in the, you could look at me too long and I'm wanting to do something to you. Like, I'm immediately offended by it. I'm perceiving it a certain way, and the way I'm perceiving it is disrespectful, and I just immediately want to hurt a person.
That vibration do not, like, you can't even see that on you,
bro.
You can't even see that. Like, I can't even envision that.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy? Like,
yeah.
I can't even see that Kev at all. I can't even think about that type of Kev Ramon.
Yeah. And that's transformation. When a caterpillar changes to a butterfly, you don't look at that butterfly and see a caterpillar anymore.
Fact.
You see a beautiful butterfly. I was that guy.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I've been on my journey though for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
But I was that guy. So I'm just saying, I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like. I'm very familiar with that. And go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So, like, I had an addiction to hate. Like, it was an addiction for me. Like, I would literally, I'm just about, I told you, I'm transparent. I used to literally dream about ways to kill people. Like, I was on some serial killer shit. Like, I would literally lay up in the bed and just think about somebody that I was mad at, right? And I'm thinking of ways to kill them without getting caught. Like, I'm really spending time, like hours, trying to figure this out. And the only thing that saved me is every time I would do this, I could never come up with anything that I felt confident enough that I would not get caught. Right? I've always had this fear of being in prison for the rest of my life. That's something else that saved me. A lot of criminals, murderers, stuff like, they don't have that. And I didn't have that arrogance where I felt I was so smart that I would not get caught. I didn't have that either. But, I learned that through getting caught for, less serious offenses that I committed. Where I'm doing shit and I thought, like, yo, this is fucking brilliant. You are a fucking genius. You will never get caught. And then I got caught. And that shit happened several times. And I just learned from that. Like, okay, you just need to, because you're going to get caught, like, no matter what. Right. So these are things that saved me from acting on the hate in me. That was in me. You know, now throughout my now I'm addicted to love. I'm addicted to loving people. Like, this is why I'm on here every day and just sharing my journey. This is why I'll be on a live and motherfuckers in there toxic as fuck and trolling and talking all kind of shit, and I just keep going. I'm just staying focused on the people that I'm there to talk to. Because I know in the midst of all these trolls and all this negative energy that's being directed my way, there are people in there that are there to learn. They want to know. They really want to change. I'm there for them.
Have you been able to do that, Kev?
Yeah, I do that.
Like, I remember you saying that you was, going to focus on that, and like I never talked to you since then about it.
Yeah, no, I do that. That don't mean I don't respond to people. Like, that don't mean, that if I catch a comment, that don't mean, I'm not going, like, bro, you're a fucking idiot. That is the dumbest shit that that don't mean I won't say nothing like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they're not about to become like more than like a 5-second distraction. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna take you off course.
No. And it's because I'm more addicted to loving people. Right? Like, the potential to hate is still in me. Right? But it would require a lot of effort to get back to that person. Because it took a lot of effort for me to get to this person.
Right.
Like, every day, like, I'm in this watermelon washout right now. I already know it's gonna get toxic, and it already has. It already has. People are already telling me you look sick.
Yeah, me too. Because I've lost weight already. So
2 days on water, people are already telling me I look sick.
It's coming. It's coming.
See, I know that is part of the journey. I know it's coming. I know there's going to be a tremendous amount of negativity directed my way, a tremendous amount of hate, because we're shaking up a demonic world, right? That understands that if we get people to eating fruit, if people watch us and are inspired to eat fruit and start doing that shit, then all these dark forces, these demons, that whole world, they're going to lose people. And they don't want to lose nobody. So we're shaking some shit up right now.
Right.
This is all coming with it, but my love, my addiction to love people, to love through my actions, through my consistent daily actions, it just outweighs anything else. So I will put myself in the spotlight to be ridiculed or mocked or laughed at or talked about, judged, criticized, hated, misunderstood, disrespect, whatever you want to call it. A really powerful thing is no one can disrespect you unless you receive it. You can't be disrespected unless you put value in what they said.
Right.
You have to accept what they said. You have to place value in it in order for you to be disrespected, embarrassed. Like, you can't embarrass me if I don't give a fuck about what you think. It's impossible. You can't shame me or discourage me if I don't give a fuck about what you think. So I have no hesitations at all to put myself in that spotlight, knowing all that shit is coming for the people that really want help and want to be free. I do this shit for them. A lot of people do their journey in silence because they know what's going to come and they don't want that.
You better have thick skin for this. You gotta, you gotta be built for this.
Yeah.
And you got to.
And all your love. That's all it takes. You just have to have enough love inside of you for people. Or like whatever it is, however, I don't even feel like that's the right way to say it. I feel like a better way to say it is just the energy of love has to like fill you up to a degree to where that's what's more important to you. Like all you want to do is love. The other shit don't matter. Like it's so significant inside of you that you have to express it. You have to allow love to express itself through you. Because love is an energy. Everything is energy. So if the energy of love is in you and is dominant in you, then you're going to want to give love freedom of expression through you. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's really a better way of saying it, because I'm not thinking about the people. Like I'm not attached to the people. You know, my loyalty is with love. And my desire is to allow the love in me to do whatever it wants to do for whoever it wants to do it for. When it's like this, you can love people that, you know, like I could look at somebody and be like, man, I don't like them. But if I don't even have to know what, like it could just, you know, like you could just sometimes just look at somebody and be like, I don't like them. You don't know shit about them. I don't like them.
Fact.
Right? But if the love in me wants to love that person, then I surrender this dumbass perception, opinion, whatever. I surrender that and allow love to do what it wants to do for that person. That's how I move. Like I am just, I guess, a vessel that is willing to surrender to love. And I'm willing to do it consistently and want to do it. I'm striving to do it 100% of the time, to always allow love to love through me. This is how energies, you know, in the earth, this is how energy expresses itself. You know, a lot of people allow hate. A lot of people are more full of hate. They allow the energy of hate to hate through them. Right? I'm more addicted to, or I don't even know if that's a good word. I don't know. I'm just loyal. I'm just loyal to love, and I'm loyal to truth. And I allow truth to say whatever it wants to say through me. And I'll allow love to love whoever it wants to love through me. That's how that works. And the only way you can build up the love inside of you is, one, you got to know what love is. You know, it's a relationship. It's a relationship. You know, it's not just something that you read about in a book. That's not how that works. It's a real relationship. Just like a marriage. I'm married to love, I'm married to truth, and I'm married to fruit. Like this a real marriage, it's a real relationship. I mean, like you spend time and get to know love just like you would a person. And as you do that, love will reveal itself to you. Love has to reveal itself to you. You don't just study about it and learn. It has to be revealed to you. You know, just like a person. I have to show you who I am. I have to allow you to see who I am, you know, in order for you to know me. You can't know me if I don't let you in. You can't know love if it doesn't reveal itself to you. You can't know truth if it doesn't reveal itself to you. This is why so many people, there's very few people that really know what love is. Most people misunderstand it. They have no clue. Most people think protecting a person's feelings, like lying to a person to protect their feelings, is love. That's the popular opinion of love. I'm going to lie to them because I don't want to hurt their feelings, meaning I'm not going to tell them the truth, which is the only thing that could truly help them and set them free. I'm going to allow them to stay in their suffering by lying to them, but it'll make them feel better now. That's not love. And it's not love to water the truth down. That's not love either. It's not love to sugarcoat the truth, because your focus is usually, that's a selfish focus. You don't want to hurt their feelings because you don't want to be rejected. You thinking about yourself. You're thinking about yourself. You're being selfish because you don't want to lose them. You don't want them to be mad at you. You don't want them to stop liking you, stop being your friend, stop talking to you. You're thinking about what you got to benefit. So you'll lie to them to keep them in your life instead of telling them the truth that can really help them and set them free.
Facts.
I don't do that. And that gets misunderstood all the time. I don't give a fuck because I know what love is. I know I'm moving in love all the time. I know it. Well, not all the time. Not all the time. When I'm driving behind the motherfucker in front of me driving slow. Yeah, most of the time.
Hey, you know,
100%. Like there's always room for growth and everything. So not all the time, but I'm just saying. Yeah.
One of my superpowers, and I was telling you this, is forgiveness.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's also it's my strength and my weakness, because you could be too forgiving. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's also a strength of mine because that's how I move on from things. That's how I know forgiveness is a form of love. You got to forgive to move on. You got to forgive things to grow. So I take responsibility for every single thing that happened to me. I don't care what it is. It's my fault. If I allowed it in, if I allowed that energy around me, I take responsibility for it. That's it. That's when my life started changing, family. When I took full responsibility for everything that happened to me.
That's the beginning. Absolutely.
That's the beginning. And now, I'm telling you now, I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. I won't allow it. I move in love. Like you said, I love, bro. Love always wins. I said this last time because when you move in love and you always show love, no matter what nobody think, you always feel good about what you're doing. You always feel good about what you do. Sometimes you show people so much love they can't even accept it. I got friends and family around me who don't even accept the love.
That's a fact.
And it's like, I don't know what else to do with that, but watermelonwashout.com, family. We ain't about to give y'all all this. Watermelonwashout.com. If y'all don't see what's going on, me and my brother are really about to put this work in. We live every morning. Master your mornings with Bobby Smith. Y'all know how Kev do with the live video spontaneously. Out the blue. We might bring some interviews in there. The Zoom meeting is gonna be going crazy. We might do an extra Zoom meeting just because they're going crazy. So this the work we committed. We committed to change. We committed to eating watermelon. We committed to showing up and showing out. All you gotta do is show up. That's it. Your entire existence.
Watermelon bathroom break. You go
indeed. Your entire existence on the planet can change. So you got to think about the opportunities that's ahead of us, family. It's time to rise. It's time to rise. This opportunity may not present itself again. 12 weeks of summer, 12 weeks of Zoom meetings, 12 weeks. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. Facebook Lives, Zooms, the Zoom meetings. When you sign up for VIP, once you go to watermelonwashout.com and sign up for VIP, you're going to get an email with that Zoom link that you're going to use the entire summer. You're going to use it the entire summer, the same Zoom link. We're going to pop up on there. So Facebook Live every single morning. I'm live in the Watermelon Washout every morning, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, I'll be live every day at 7:30. So this is one of the opportunities that you have to take advantage of, and I'm just honored to be doing the work, family. I'm honored to be doing the work. If you didn't sign up for VIP, that's okay too. We live every day. I mean, your value is in the VIP Zoom meetings, really digging deep, diving deep, talking to me and Kev, getting the support from others. But that's gonna be in the group too. So don't be discouraged. Tonight, family, I got my podcast starting at 10 p.m. with Bobby Smith YouTube page. I'm gonna hop over there, Kev. We live again for the next 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
We live again every Friday, 8 p.m.
Absolutely.
It's been tremendous, man. Like, I'm looking forward to working with you, brother. Yeah, I just this right here with you, the game you given already, we got to stop because they ain't gonna join the washout.
You know what though? Here's the thing about it, and I'm about to give y'all some more game. I'm about to give y'all some more game. The reason why you need to get in this washout is because just hearing this one time is not going to change your life.
Mm-mm.
The noise of the world, your family, your friends, TV, movies, music, all these fucking distractions going on in your life is going to drain out everything you heard on this live. And I shared shit with y'all that has changed my life forever. Like, I live by these things every day. Every single day. They've transformed me. Right? But the key is you have to keep hearing these things. That's why who you hang around is so important. You become the energy that you hang around.
Facts.
When you're in this washout, 100 days, you're going to be hanging around some of the highest vibrating energy on this fucking planet.
Facts.
You're going to change. Your life is going to change. So you got to hear these things over and over and over. This is how you think they got us eating the way we eat. Because we heard the shit over and over and over and over. Like it's plain as day that we ain't no fucking cows. And we drinking milk that comes out of cow nipples. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't even make no fucking sense.
That shit laughable, literally. Like
literally.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong? But we heard it over and over and over and over, and that shit started adding up. We started believing it. It started making sense. Blah, blah, blah. These things me and Bobby share on this live this evening, this is what you need to hear over and over and over, and that's what's going to produce the change. The more you hear it, the more you get inspired. Your perspective starts changing. The way you see everything starts changing. Your thinking starts. That's why you need to get in there. That's why you need to get in there. And Bobby, I know you got to go. So yeah. I'm going to put that there.
Hey, I appreciate you, brother, as always. You know, it's all love. And what we doing for the people, man? Chaz, that's my girl, Chaz Perez. What up, though? Definitely gonna see Chaz in there for sure. I'm just honored, man. I'm honored to be doing this. Like I put a post yesterday said, because Orville Douglas been showing so much love, and you know what he been doing. That's why I said to be doing this with two of the like. I seen a post yesterday that said, dude was like, Bobby, you my dude, you high level. He was like, he said, Orville's the man too, but Kev's the king of this shit now. And I'm like, that mentality right there is I respect to the highest, man. Like you help me become who I am. And I just appreciate your presence, man. I appreciate you as a person, as a man, and I'm honored to be doing the work with you, family. Love.
Bro, I ain't even gonna get that back because I'm just gonna hold you on here longer. I know you got that podcast. Bro, you already know what it is.
Indeed, indeed.
I love giving you your flowers.
Always do. You always do. You always do. And hey, so yeah, with that being said, next Friday, 8 p.m., we back at it. More work for y'all. This ain't even just about details of the washout. We giving y'all something to build on. So
getting everybody ready.
Always high value mindset. What are we doing? 10 p.m. Fruit Up with Bobby Smith. Juice Champs. We starting it tonight, Kev. Juice Champs. Me and my girl Jadaika, man. We about to get on there and talk crazy. It's just some fun talking shit. Like we going over a post. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the fluff of the community. All of that. You know, good shit.
Where is your podcast at? Like how could
it's just I'm streaming it straight from YouTube Live.
So go on YouTube.
Fruit Up with Bobby Smith, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we about to get it in. My girl Jadaika, this is her first one. She in my group. She in my Fruit Up group, and I just, we working over there on building brands and helping people level up and shit. So I brought her over there with me, said hop on the podcast and show people who you are. Shit. You feel me? You feel me? So
I'm sure that's cool, man. Jadaika is the homie, man. Like
what? Jadaika ride out for us, man.
Yeah,
for real.
I like her energy, man. I like her energy.
Yeah, she dope. So I'm gonna have like special guests and shit, like bring Niedertron and all these people on. Niedertron a crazy motherfucker.
Man, Niedertron. Hey, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? That's a brother that the kid in him is very much alive and thriving.
Very much.
You know what I'm saying?
Much. Very much.
He sending me shit. I just be like,
that's the homie, man. Shouts out to Niedertron, man.
For real.
Lachey Taylor's 40 days of watermelon. Shouts out to Lachey. Locked in. We locked in, family. Y'all see what's going on. Let me get out of here to prepare for the show. Fruit Up with Bobby Smith. I love you, brother. I'm out of here 8 p.m. Eastern next week, family. Fruit Up.
Love everybody. Love. Y'all have a great evening.
Peace, family. Love.